Hello people of the internet, look, it's all my Color Questopia books. I have just taken, sorry that was my tea going down, obviously. I have just taken them all off the shelf because I wanted to go through them for two reasons. Number one, I wanted to see which ones I'd coloured in, which ones I hadn't. And the other thing was I wanted to change them on the shelf and put them in levels of difficulty, because they're currently on the shelf in, I was going to say no order, but they are in some order. They're like my favourite ones, then my not my so favourite ones, and then it goes into the mandala, and then it leads into my mandala books. Now recently I saw Lauren does colour. Lauren enjoys colouring. Lauren, what's Lauren's channel called? Oh my word, my brain has gone. Lauren, Lucy just adds colour. Lauren, well, you know Lauren's colouring channel. I shall write it here and link it down below. She did a video last year, end of last year, that was her favourite Color Questopia books. And I said that was like picking your favourite child. That's impossible. You cannot do that. So I'm not going to choose my favourite, though I might mention when one is my favourite, but just don't tell the others. Okay, so let's get started. Let's move these all out the way and start going through them all and determine whether they are... Oh, there's so many of them. I love Color Questopia books though, so that's fine. So this one, large print, colour by number for adults. Let's go and see whether it's an easy... It should be an easy one, I would have thought. There's a bit of everything in this one, isn't there? I guess they've cherry-picked ones out of their other books. I would say this is a medium. See, that's a really easy page. That's an easy one. That's a not so easy, a medium one. I'm going to call that one medium. Spring scenes. Not my favourite one, this. Interestingly, not that easy. It says large print. Colour by number for adults, but these are quite small. See, they're quite small bits, aren't they? I mean, my mum wouldn't enjoy this one. I think I actually bought this one for my mum. No, I bought it for myself. Didn't like it. Don't tell it. I didn't say I didn't like it. It's not my favourite. And offered it to my mum, but my mum said it was too detailed for her. I'm going to put that with the mediums as well. I've done one in that one at least. Let's put that with the mediums. What we got next? Oh, the beach one. I like this one. Oh, quite small pieces in this one. I would say it's medium though, because they're all like, all of that's the same colour. So even though it's small pieces, you could just, same with that basket, it's all the same colour. Yeah, I'm going to call that one medium. I didn't know I'd done 3 in that. Autumn patterns, not one of my favourites. Oh, this is an easy looking one. Oh, these are quite small details though. I'm still going to call it medium at this point because it isn't one of the really detailed ones. Right, hummingbirds. Oh, this one's definitely an easier one. I like these mosaic ones. Yeah, when the background's in squares like that. That's different to the others, isn't it? If we look at that beach one. Oh no, they are in squares. Does it say mosaic on that one? Yeah, large print summer fun mosaic one. Huh, interesting. Okay, but this one definitely looks easier. That's in the easier section. Ah, where am I going to put easy? Okay, medium there. Easy there. Maybe medium there. Yep, I do. Gnomes. Medium, I'm thinking. Yeah. Yeah, medium. See that? Yeah, medium. Edging towards the end of... I'm going to put that on the medium pile. Right, there's Chibi Girls number 2, so really we should find Chibi Girls number 1 first. There's Chibi Girls number 1. And this one's definitely easy, isn't it? Oh, I don't know, maybe medium. Huh, is that me mucking up, or is that yellowing? That's me mucking up. Now look, this is interesting. I have done 8 and there's 12 more in here to do. And I've put a little tab of... It was me contemplating whether I'd do the finish a book in a year thing. 12, I can easily do 12 in a year. I could do 12 in a week. I would say it's middle. Let's go straight to Chibi Girls number 2. Oh, that's got more pictures in it, isn't it? It's thicker. Oh, I don't know actually, I'm going to count. 25, yeah, so there's 5 more pages. Anyway, I didn't even take any notes of whether that was a... It's a medium one, isn't it? Okay, and then we've got Princesses. Again, I have done... There's 20 in this one, I've done 5. Oh, that was the one that I was doing the... had to do the crown on. And look, I give her a glittery crown. Oops, doesn't need the backing paper in it anymore either, because that's been done. So this is edging towards being... No, it's an easy one. It's an easy one. Sorry, middle of the road one. Medium... What do they call it? Medium hard. Medium... What do Color Questopia call it? This is a nice one, isn't it? Medium. Again, I'd say it's medium. I love all these books. There's a new fairy one, isn't it? Where's that? Here it is. Put them like that. The medium ones. Fairyland. Ooh, this one's harder. Yeah, because it's got these really detailed faces in this one. That's a harder one. Where am I putting hard ones? Here. Okay. And then we've got witches. We go from fairies to witches. And this one's definitely a harder one. This one's got really... Look at that. Look at that. Lots of fine details. Look at it. I really enjoy doing these ones. Look at that. That is hard. You can see the difference now. When I said to you, oh, these ones are going towards the cusp of being hard, you can see the difference between a really highly detailed one, I love these ones, and then a middle of the road one, and then a more simple one again. So let's try, and there's probably even a simpler one than that. Yeah, that one probably. So that's probably your 3 levels. Easy, medium, hard, or detailed, less detailed, mediumly detailed, and lesser detailed. Okay, let's put him back over there in the beginning. Let's put her back over to the medium detailed and put her in the detailed. Now, are we still going to call this Fairyland detailed? Yes, we are. Good. Right. And I know these angels one is detailed as well. The very small parts again. Yep. Look at that. Oh. Okay. And then mermaids. Mermaids is definitely more detailed as well. Not quite as intense, maybe a little bit. Yep. Dragon fantasy. Maybe this one's medium detailed. Not quite as detailed as the other one. It's not as intense. I'm going to put that at the top of the... So when I'm going to put it there. So when it goes medium detailed, it then goes into that, and then it goes into the really detailed. Animals. This one's not detailed. Oh, it's medium detailed again. I don't think I've really bought any of the really easy ones. I thought that one I showed at the beginning So that's going to go there. Actually, I'm going to put it there just before Dragon Fantasy. Tattoo. Now this one, look at this one, it has no numbers on it. It's colour by, well it's not, it's just a mandala. It's got some colours here, but there's no numbers on it. So, yes. Okay, this one is medium. Towards the cusp of being difficult, but you've seen the difficult ones. So let's put that under Dragon. Interior design. This one's not difficult. This one is, again, probably just before tattoos. Dazzling patterns. Ooh, quite complicated. More complicated than the mandala one. But he's pretty easy to follow. Right, these are the definite difficult ones. So let's put, where's the other fairy one gone? Oh, the other fairy one wasn't difficult, was it? That's annoying, isn't it? They're different sizes. So Witch Fantasy, Angel, Mermaid and the new fairy are difficultest. Then we have, right, let's get the mandala one. Okay, so mandala is definitely, so I'm going to say that's easy, that's not so easy, but I'm just going to put these two together. So it's just going to go dazzling patterns and then mandalas because they are very similar. Now I have also decided to not put my winter ones in with the Christmas, which I was doing before, because they're not necessarily Christmassy. They're just wintry. Quite detailed. It's the 50 colour one as well. See, not detailed at all. These ones were a mix, weren't they? Very detailed. Gonna put it with the mediums. This winter mandala one, which is the new mandala one. Again, it's a real mix. Don't like this one so much. I have done, oh, I have done one in it, which is interesting. I need to mark that because I'm doing the, what I did in January. Okay, so both medium I think on those. So we'll go medium and then medium, and then we're left with, wow, stained glass. Oops, there's another one. I would say this one is medium again. Are they in the Hummingbird book? Is the same picture in the Hummingbird book? Probably not. Maybe. No, the Hummingbird book is most definitely. It's got finer lines. Look at the lines. Finer lines. Lots of thick lines. And different pictures. Yeah, the lines have got really thick in recent books, haven't they? I don't mind. I've just the difference. Well, what did I say that one was? Medium, detailed. On the end of being detailed, isn't it? Let's put it there. This one's not detailed. This is the one that had the really weird grey. This is the one that I found that the printing started to go bad. To me it felt like they switched from an ink toner printer to an inkjet printer. Let's see if I can show you it. This is one of the, yeah. So you can see how black, it's not so much black. This is really, feels like toner on this rather than inkjet. And this feels like inkjet. And it also didn't print as well. It's when the printing started to go a bit downhill, this one, I think. The lines are really grey. But this is, I'd put it towards the end of the easy ones, I think. So, easy. And then finally my last one, Merry Christmas. This year's Christmas one. Probably get there. Okay. Yeah, you can see how it sort of, you see the lines on the printing? Whereas if you look at one of the old books, let's find an old one. Mermaids. Yeah, look how crisp the printing used to be. Now that's Amazon, KDP, Amazon printing. They've obviously switched something because this is just smooth. This is smooth, well printed. It's like it is a laser jet. And this one is cheap. Cheap. The paper feels thinner as well, to be honest. And, you know, not as dense printing. They've obviously switched printers. And then, yeah, so thin. This paper feels so thin compared. Anyway, that's by the by. That's just me rambling on like I do. I would say this is fairly detailed. Where did I put the winter one? I'm going to stick it with the winter one towards the end, I think. Or maybe I've put the seasons ones. Okay, so let's see where I've got to with this. So, even though this was a large print... Yeah, no, this is an easy one. Now when you look back at it. This is easy, and it has got no background colouring. Okay. And that's the wonderful winter sample. That's why that one looks harder. Okay, so this is easy. Easy. This one not easy, is it? Look. Not so easy. Easy in places. This one was easy. This is one I had in the easy pile. Let's put all the... Where's the Christmas one? And where's the winter ones? Winter. Where's the winter ones gone? Gnome. Chibi. Winter. Winter went into the difficulty. Okay, so if we do spring, beach, autumn, winter. We don't like it when their sizes are so different. Autumn is the smallest one. Autumn. Spring is the biggest one. Okay. That's all the seasonal ones. And let's put Christmas with the season. It's going to be smaller, isn't it? No, it's the same size. Good. And then that. The hummingbirds was easy. The large print was easy. Now, where's the animal one? Animal there. I'm going to put the animal one because it's a mosaic one, very similar to the hummingbird one. I'll put those two together. Annoying size differences, and they're going to go at the beginning because they're the more easiest ones. Then we're going to gnome. Well, let's do sort of like fantasy now. Gnome. Chibi Girl 2, Princess is Fairy. Let's put Gnome there because they was all fairly easy. What's that short one? Princesses. Right, so Gnome, Princesses, Chibi Tails and Fairy. Then the complicated ones, leave them for a second, was... Right, I thought Fairy 2 was in the complicated ones. Where's Fairy 2 gone? What's happened to Fairy 2? Oh, there it is. Fairy 2. Oh, yeah, it's really detailed, Fairy 2. So we do Fairy 2 at the back of Fairies. And then do the 3 complicated ones. Oh, look at the different sizes. When you're on the shelf, I hate it when it does that. But I want all the difficulty ones together. Okay. And then we're left with these. So that's easy. Oh, this is more difficult than I thought it would be. So many different types. So this one was easy, difficult. This one's patterny, mandala, patterny, stained glass. These always strike me as being similar, these two. Flowers, very easy that flower one though. Easy, easy. Right, them two. then interior, then tattoo. Yeah. Dragon Fantasy should go with the other fantasy ones, witches, princesses, chibi girls. Was it? Okay. Very, 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 very quite contrary. Okay. Then we've got Mandala, Winter Mandala. God, the paper here just went creak. So that means Winter Mandala. Winter Mandala is the only one with the squidgy, soft touch cover. I'll do that. Mandala, Mandala. Bigger book as well. And then these ones were, I said, quite easy, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. I'll leave the mandala ones because I want them to lead into my mandala books onto the shelf. And then these ones were the easiest ones. So, is that easier than that? No. So easy, 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 easy. Then we move on to the more difficult ones, which start with the fantasy gnome. Yeah. Okay. Ugh. And then finally, these ones will go with the pattern ones. Wow, that's it. I think I've sorted them in some kind of order. How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 24, 25. Perfect number to stop buying then, isn't it? Or being sent any. So, let's have a look at the order that I've put them in. The final order. Easiest. Easy. 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 Fair to middling. 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 That one is more complicated. Spring scenes, and then Merry Christmas, and then these ones starting to become more difficult. No, this one isn't difficult at all, really. Middle for diddle, middle for diddle, and then we get into the more difficult ones. I would say these ones are all more difficulty. This one more so because of the faces. This one is really detailed. And then these 3 are heavily detailed as well. Phew! Now I'm not sure I'll ever even post this video because it was really just for me to sort out my Color Questopia. I've got 25. Wow. Thanks very much for watching. This is my Color Questopia collection. That's probably what I should call this video. The Color Questopia collection. That would make more sense than me trying to call it sorting them in order of difficulties. Anyway, thanks for watching everyone. Take care. Bye.